Thank you for tuning in to the Shakaama Live Show. So now I have a real case in point about domestic violence. Watching the Rice video between he and his wife. If you go back and watch the Rice video as put forth by TMZ, which of course, all they want to do is sell more papers. They can destroy the life of Rice, the woman herself, their children, the football team, and not give a care. All they want to do is sell more papers. That's it. That's absolutely it. There's no other motivation. They're not trying to be right. They're not trying to be justified in anything. Anyway, pay careful attention. Pull up the tab and keep this video running, and I will go through it step by step. The first thing you see in the video is she walks by him and backhands him, known in colloquial terms as pimp slapping. And if you read the body language, she pimp slaps him and continues walking. So what does that say to you? That says that she doesn't expect him to do anything to her, because she then, of course, walks away with her back to him. This means, number one, that she is fully thinking that he will do nothing to her, and that she has done this before. You don't just all of a sudden out of the blue pimp slap your husband and walk away. Doesn't happen. There is an escalation to the point where you are capable of doing that and walking away with your back turned to your husband, and that doesn't happen at the beginning. So she probably pimp slaps him or hits him or kicks him or whatever all the time. You can tell this just from that interaction. Then they get on the elevator and she launches into a full attack. She hits him again, charges him, hits him again, and that's where we see him one hit her, knocks her out. One hit. Now, so she has launched an attack twice physically on him. This means she is used to doing this. Let me give you some statistics. I've already said this in other videos. 45% of men are abused. 45% of the abusers in relationships are men. This is probably far higher. It's probably 90% because men do not report this at all. So we are going off of the men who do report being abused by their girlfriends or wives. It's probably 90%. Women, nearly 100%, report being abused. Men do not. So out of 10 men, probably 1 reports being abused. So those other 9 men are abused. So this 45%, that number, that percentile must be blown sky high, because we know that men do not report it. But we have the stat that 45% of abused people are men. Women who abuse men normally end up killing the man. The reverse is not true. There's not such a high percentage of women being killed by male abusers. So a woman who abuses a man will end up killing him. That's a stat. So this woman, if we follow through to its logical conclusion, would eventually kill Rice. Those are real stats. Now everybody jumping to, oh, he's a big man. That doesn't matter. If an adult attacks you, you have a right to defend yourself. Whoopi Goldberg said it best. If you don't want to be hit, don't put your hands on somebody else. And it doesn't matter that you're a football player, NFL, Olympiad, bodybuilder. If somebody hits you, you have a right to hit them back. Nobody male or female, has a get out of jail free card from hitting people? Nobody. And then some people try to put forth the straw man. What if a kid came up and hit him? That's a child. A child doesn't know how to think. Let's get down to brass tacks. We're talking about adults here. She has had children herself. She's an adult. We're not talking about a child. A lot of things are put forth on women. Oh, women can't think. Oh, women are the weaker sex. Oh, women. So women are retarded? What are you really saying? Women are incapable of thought? If you're adult enough to hit a man, you're adult enough to take a punch yourself. And he's not the abuser. In this case, she's the abuser. He's the defender. Recognize it. I know the media is telling you women are weak and what have you. Women abuse and kill men every day. Understand it. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.